What up, y'all? So, on today's topic,
This will in fact be my last video I post on this channel. Guys, it was absolutely amazing, hearing the stories and being able to communicate with a lot of you guys that I've spoken to off of YouTube and things like that. But YouTube has officially decided that this channel was no longer viable and has removed it from the YouTube Partner Program. And mainly because of, they're saying it's reused content.
Because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's
I need the paintbrush. Paintbrush. Pass me the paintbrush. I need the paint. Paintbrush. Pass me the paintbrush. I need the paint. Paintbrush. Pass me the paintbrush. I need the paint.
It's so hard to live. I'm sorry, man. Hard to love. I'm taking my heart back.
so if you guys don't know this person, his name is MrLboyd Reacts. He does a reaction channel here on YouTube, and recently just came out that he was taken out of the YouTube partnership program. Okay, so the story just based on him, which you could take it with a grain of salt if you want, is that YouTube took him out of the partnership program because they considered his content reused content. Which if you guys haven't known, he's been doing this for a couple years. He has about 800,000 subs, and he's been doing this thing. I've watched a few of his videos and been entertained by it. And he just doesn't react to music videos. He does, science. He did one with Neil deGrasse Tyson, or reacted to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He didn't interview him, but yeah, it doesn't. It seems weird that they targeted him out of all the reaction channels, because he's up there in subs, and I feel like he's the one that would fall under the umbrella of free use, because he definitely gives a lot of opinions and a lot of insight on whatever video that he posts on his channel.
Guys, this is a reaction channel. This has always been a reaction channel. I wouldn't say that I'm the common typical reaction channel. I generally tend to stop more and offer more insight or fill in the blanks on some of the things that are being said in a lot of the videos that we're reacting to. In fact, fair use is basically what this channel works underneath.
Also, if the audio is sounding on one end and not the other, it's not me. It's the video that he actually posted, so it's on his end.
So this channel never has been a channel that has just taken content and just let it play and been like, wow, oh my god, type of thing. That's never been really been my thing here.
I actually find it crazy that he got demonetized and taken off the YouTube program because of this. But you have streamers like Sniper Wolf and XQC that do exactly what he's been saying. That they don't really put any insight. All they say is little, like he's literally referring to those two individuals and a lot more that's out there. And we don't see nothing happening to them. Why is it happening to him? It's unfortunate, because I followed him for a minute, and when you could read someone's aura, he just seems like a genuinely good dude, and off the rip, I just feel bad that he's going through this.
But it's fine, guys. Listen, life happens, and you always have to make sure you show not just all the good things that happen, but some of the bad things, guys, right? Because that at least allows other people to realize that regardless of whatever situation you think you're in, or the person who you're attempting to idolize or think, oh, they're always doing great, right? It's always good to show when you're bad. And right now, this is pretty bad, guys, right?
I know he's holding it in, or he's trying to do a good poker face, but my man's is hurt at this. Like, let's keep watching.
Obviously, within the next couple of weeks, we would have been starting a brand new channel. I was, getting everything ready for that very specific channel, logos made, photos taken, everything for that channel. But now we're in a situation where YouTube has decided that I can no longer create channels because my content isn't viable, basically. And within their guidelines, they're like, you can no longer reapply for the YouTube Partner Program. And guys, if you didn't know, that's exactly how we get paid as YouTubers. So they removed this channel from the Partner Program at 8:32 a.m. this morning. I realized by about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning that, hey, what's going on here? I'm getting emails and things like that from YouTube. Come to find out, they have demonetized my channel. So my only question really to YouTube was, specifically this here, since I created all of this content gave my opinions on things and done all of these things, who exactly now will be receiving income from the content that I had created? And their response was, there will be no more ads run on your video, but that's not true. Because there are ads on every single video on YouTube, regardless of if you're monetized or not. That just is basically pilfered royalties. So I will no longer be receiving any type of royalty from the content that I created. Roughly 5,000 videos have just now been taken. So I will be able to kind of reapply through appeal, basically. There are two options, basically, that I can do here. Either I can create a video explaining exactly how I record and why my channel deserves to not be taken off the map, basically. But that's going to be declined because they're saying that I can't delete videos. And I already kind of know what exactly the problem is. And it's more so the shorts that I had reacted to. Like, for example, when the short program started here on YouTube, they were telling us all to run shorts. Sounds like a great idea. So a lot of channels did that. But the problem with that is that they've decided to retroactively go back to that time and start banning channels that did that. Multiple months later, guys. And so, for example, I have a video that I posted in November 2022 with about 48 million views on it. And that video very specifically is responsible for bringing a lot of people to this channel, guys. And I understand, like, but I really wish that it was explained better. And keep this in mind, this is all hypothetical because, again, YouTube doesn't speak to us like that. The communication is absolutely horrendous. They do not speak to us and tell us exactly what the problem is, so we're just guessing.
That's been the common theme that I've been hearing from a lot of YouTubers about YouTube. The communication just really isn't there unless you have like lawyers present. That's, I guess, the only time that, or you have a representative for your channel. That's really the only thing I've been hearing from other YouTubers. He actually posted a previous video where he was talking about how his views were actually going down, and YouTube's solution was to try to run shorts. He wasn't too on board with running the shorts because from what he had said in the previous video, the shorts revenue doesn't equate or add up to the regular videos that he had. But the problem is the demographic has shifted from the 30s and 40s crowd to now the younger crowd, which hit his channel to the point where like he was starting to get less views because the younger demographic wasn't watching 5 to 10 minute videos. They wanted to watch the 1, 2, 3 minute videos. So I guess his channel was starting to hit a decline, and that's when he went to shorts. And I guess he violated a TOS when reacting to shorts, but he just says that he doesn't know. So I'm pretty sure if he knew what the issue was, he would probably try to resolve it instead of just flat out demonetizing him. Like, why wouldn't you just give a person, especially a person with that size of a channel, a chance to kind of redeem himself or to reevaluate what he's gonna do as far as content instead of just saying, you're out of the program. It seems very sus to me. I don't know if it's maybe he's hiding or it's not everything that he's telling us. I don't know. So far it seems like it wasn't without any warning. They just did it. Which, look, I'll give it with a grain of salt, but I will resonate towards him only because I watched his videos, and from what I've seen, he does not say anything controversial at all. He just seems like a good person, which is what bothers me more about this, because you have actual people that abuse the free use terms of service, and then you have a guy that's trying to be on the straight and narrow and essentially have his livelihood taken away. And make no mistake, this is taking out a person's livelihood. If a person has been doing this for years and this is their bread and butter, you're taking someone's food away from them. You're taking someone's money away from them. It's an unfortunate situation. It reminds me of that Dave Chappelle joke where he was talking about being hustled and he called the dude out on it.
Hooting and hollering and betting. My God, they were his friends. They were in on the whole thing. I felt so wronged. I felt so stupid. And then the next sucker came up to the table and was about to put his money down. And I said, fuck that, man. Don't put your money there. All these niggas is in on it. It's a trick. And when I said that, the guy that was dealing, and this motherfucker was huge, snatched me up by my collar. Feel how strong he was when he grabbed me. I was a skinny little guy. And he was gonna maul me. The only reason he didn't, I'm sure, is because he saw the fear in my face. And that fear, he looked at me. I saw his eyes go from hard to soft. He softened. Then he looked at me like the way a father would look at a child. And he said to me, young man, don't ever come between a man and his meal. I never forgot that either. Most niggas would have to run the streets for years to learn a lesson that profound. It took me 2 seconds. Never get between somebody and their paper. Taking a man's livelihood away from him is akin to killing him.
So they basically have banned this channel for the next 90 days from making any type of income. I can reapply for this channel on February 1st after I fix the issue that they're not telling me.
That's crazy to know that you get a chance to fix the problem, but you don't know what the problem is. Like they won't even tell you, like, okay, you did this, this, and that. That seems very shady on the part of YouTube to be doing that.
Am I going to still be producing content? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to produce content for this channel because it wouldn't be worth it, if that makes any sense, right? I can be producing for, other channels that are still functioning. And unfortunately, I cannot tell you which channels those are because if I promote any other channel on this channel, I can have all of my channels deleted, terminated instantly. So I can't actually tell you guys where to even find me. So that's an unfortunate thing, guys.
So not only did YouTube take him out the partnership program, they also told him he can't delete any of his videos and he can't promote which channel he's gonna be going to next. That is bananas to me. That is honestly crazy. Wow, man. Like, that's, no matter how you feel about this channel or YouTube, like that just seems wrong to me. That's almost akin to like if you open up shop or you open up a store and you rent the spot from the owner and you're selling merchandise, making money or whatever, but the owner just doesn't like the merchandise that you're selling and he tells you, all right, you have to go. You're not going to be making money, but all the stuff that you're selling has to stay there. And you can't even tell your loyal customers where you're going to be opening up shop next. That just seems wrong. That's just, man, like that's kind of disgusting, man.
I'm around, I'll be around, and if we do somehow miraculously pass this appeal, then you'll see me in probably December, maybe, guys. Probably December, if everything turns out well, at least. But until then, guys, I definitely hope that you guys are doing good. You guys are staying good. And again, you guys have definitely changed my life for the better, if that makes any sense, guys, right? When I started this channel, things were not amazing, guys. It was in the middle of COVID. It was crazy, guys. But all right, listen. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys around.
Yo, you could hear the pain in dude's voice at that end. He was cracked. He was holding it together, but you could see the emotion just wants to break out and just break down, man. Like this situation has definitely, you could tell, has broken this dude down a bit. So there's a couple of things that I feel might be the culprit to this happening. It could just simply be that since his views have been going down, which he admitted on a previous video, maybe YouTube said that, hey, look, your content is just no longer viable. Now a lot of people are resonating to your channel, so we're taking you off the partnership program. That could be one. It could be that they're trying to send a message to everybody else that does reactions to say, hey, look, um, y'all got to do something else because reactions just aren't gonna fly anymore, even with the free use law in place. Which, if they could go around it, they might as well just take away free use altogether. I feel like this might have a snowballing effect because if YouTube could turn around and say, hey, look, your videos aren't viable anymore because you just reused existing content, that's pretty much 90% of the videos that I know I watch on YouTube. If it's not someone reacting to music, it's someone that's reacting to news. So are they gonna get hit too? Because technically, news, independent news, are just reacting to other um, news outlets and other YouTubers. So are they gonna get targeted next, saying that look, you guys aren't viable, we don't want that no more? Um, it's a slippery slope that I feel like a lot of people should be aware of. Look, I've always had the thought of like reaction videos shouldn't be your bread and butter. This goes back to like a previous video that I had mentioned saying that I want to branch out and do other things. The reaction videos are fun and I love the reach that it gives, but I also felt that reaction videos have flooded the market. So maybe this is another thing that YouTube um is also viewing and saying, look, we gotta, get rid of all this content that's just reacting to other content. It's just sad for me to see someone that seems to have a good head on their shoulders to go through that, man. So yeah, I hope he works something out with YouTube where he could keep it going, or if not, I hope the next platform that he goes to, he becomes even more successful than he did on YouTube. But those are my final thoughts. It's an unfortunate situation. Let me know what y'all think. And to be honest, more important, I think you guys should spread this story out because if it could happen to him, it could happen to almost anybody. I don't think he had any controversial material in his channel. So if something like this could happen to a guy like that, then you guys should definitely spread the word and at least give the other channels that you watch reactions with a heads up, because this might be the beginning of a big cleanse, which is, unfortunate. But hopefully it's not. But anyway, y'all have a good night, man, and be safe out there.